Well, this will be the only actual building an agency video guide you'll actually need. I know I'm not rich or anything, but I actually know what I'm doing. Don't doubt me. Well, here's number one. Let's get straight to the point. Know what you're actually building. You see, you cannot build a house if you don't know if it's a mansion or a tree house. I know it's a shitty analogy, but then hear me out. What problem are you actually solving? Who are you actually helping? And what makes your approach different? What makes you different? Let's start. What problem are you actually solving? You know, let's just say you want to run an agency that does well detailing of cars. You're solving a dirty problem, a shitty problem, a really dirty problem. You see, that's what you're actually solving. You cannot say you want to make money without knowing where to get that money. So you actually have to find a way to go in between where the money flows. So you have to actually identify something you actually can fix. Well, you can fix the delivery of food to university students. You can fix the delivery of healthcare services to old people or to people in far areas. You can fix that. There's a lot to fix. That's a problem that you're actually solving. And who are you actually helping? Well, you have to identify your own client base. You see, not everything is accustomed to everyone. You see, there's certain types of content that I can watch that you will find cringe. There's certain content that a friend of yours can watch that you will find cringe or unhelpful, or like they don't relate to you at all. Now that's who you're helping. Identify your target audience. Who is the service going to? You see, if you're selling baggy trousers or what? Okay, opium type of wear. You see, you're going to sell to that side of the client side, yeah, that side of the clients. But then you cannot target an audience who loves suits, yet you're selling baggy trousers or graffiti shirts. You see, there's going to be a problem right there. And now, what makes your approach different? How do you do these things? How do you actually portray yourself in the internet? It's actually branding, but then that's another thing. Here is how is your approach different. Maybe your services are faster, maybe it's more personal, maybe you have like personalized boxes or like personalized things according to certain clients, or all in one, or whatever it is. Just do something a little bit different. The marketing, make it a little bit different. What actually makes you seem different from all the others? Well, that's actually for you to choose. You can choose between, well, fast delivery, personalization, going to their home, stealing from them. I mean, it's anything different will work. And number two, we're actually going to the requirements of what you actually are building. You see, you're building an agency. You're not building. Yeah, you're building an agency. Sorry, you're building an agency. So, if you want to run, you need shoes. That's the script they gave me. So just don't judge me. If you want to run, just you need shoes. If you want to build an agency, you need tools. The key points here are really you have to organize them into three things: the skills you actually need, the tools you actually need, and, well, the actual team you actually need. Well, let's start the skills you actually need. You see, here you cannot be an introvert yet you're starting a business. You need to approach people. So you need communication skills, you need sales, you need basic marketing. You really need an oomph in your own, a push, something to push you. You really need to be extroverted, so ecstatic. You really need to actually get out of your own box. So you need certain skills. You need to talk to people. You need to know how to pitch an actual offer. You also know how to take over some sales. You know how to market some things, even if it's not actually straight up marketing, or even if it's not professional marketing, just a little bit of marketing. Like, you meet people, you identify like maybe they have that type of problem that you solve, so you need to actually speak out for yourself. That is basic marketing. And then you need tools. You need tools to actually go through all this. Let's say for graphic designer, you can go for Adobe, or Canva. Yeah, Canva. You can go for Canva. For like video editors, you can go for DaVinci. Also Adobe, another Adobe software. You need actual tools for booking, Calendly, all that. You actually need tools to actually take you from point A to point B in a certain service. Yeah, so that's basically it on tools. And also identify a team. You see, you can be starting something big, a creative agency. You need now, for a creative agency, you need a camera guy, someone who knows how to shoot the angles. You need someone who's a cinematographer, someone who knows how to handle cameras. You also need a video editor. You need a person who scripts. You need actually someone who actually talks to the clients and manages all, well, your systems. You actually have to identify if you need a team, or you can also do other businesses when you're solo. And well, it's for you to identify. Really, I'm showing you how to actually know this, how to actually start over your business and take it to a different level, from level 1 to a level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. And number 3, here we're talking about branding what you build. You see, you're gonna build something, but the outlook of it really needs to speak out for you. You see, if you want to start a creative agency, you have to make yourself look creative. You have to have an outlook. You have to have something that identifies with you. For example, you see red and white, to your head, or maybe mine, it comes out as Coca-Cola. Blue and white comes out as Red Bull. If you see something extreme, it comes out as Red Bull, because that's how they actually branded themselves, as extremists. Now, the key points to actually go for this is your name, your logo, your color pattern actually have to hit the point. You have to actually follow your color pattern on your posting, on your website, on your, literally everything has to be following on your color patterns. Your logo should always be there, and you actually need to have a name for your own agency or your business that you're starting. And well, you need to have a voice, a vibe, something. Don't make it too official. Make it funny, make it fun, make it exciting. You really need actually to have a certain vibe for your own agency. That's something I'm also working on. But yeah, and also you have to let the people know your online presence, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Pornhub, and other very important places. Nah, just kidding. But LinkedIn, IG, TikTok, all that, you actually need to inform your own audience where you are at, so that they can find you and, well, speak to you, talk to you. No, speak, so that you can speak to them and all that. Yeah. And also remember to keep it fun, don't keep it boring. And actually, for the last one today, we're gonna have scaling your own business, what you're actually building. You see, once it works for a certain client, make it work for another 100, for another 1,000. Scale your own agency, build certain systems, delegate certain offers, and actually get more clients. Build up your own legacy. Build a certain system, whether it's an onboarding system, how you actually do things, have a signature style of actually doing things, so that other people might identify you as, can differentiate you from others. So scale yourself, market yourself, be there, keep on grinding on your own agency, and that's how you'll actually scale what you're building. So hire freelancers, automate the whole process, get more clients. There's cold outreach, referrals, and the social proof that's actually online, which is free to make, easy to make, which is just you taking a camera and speaking out for yourself. Well, that's just it. This was just a simple version for today. I haven't posted in a while. Yes, I had to get this out of my chest. So thank you for listening. Keep on following up on my journey too. I'll be showing explainers on what I do, researches, and all that. So thank you, and have a nice evening or day.